I felt like I had a voice. People look at me and listen to me, and to not use it, to not say anything, that's never really sat well with me.
That's Jennifer Lawrence in 2018, and now, 7 years later, speaking out politically is sitting much different with Jennifer.
I don't really know if I should.
Yeah, Jennifer was very outspoken from the moment that Trump was elected in 2016, publishing an essay on the enraging election result.
I think the only times I've really spoken up about things is when I don't really see another option. Hey, Trump, you. I've heard things and seen things on TV in my own country that devastate me and make me sick, and it's just really confusing.
Do you find President Trump confusing?
I don't find him confusing. I think I know exactly what he is.
In 2024, Jennifer campaigned for Kamala Harris, going door to door in Nevada, talking to voters. 4 days before Election Day, Trump won the state of Nevada with 50.59% of the vote.
But as we've learned, election after election, celebrities do not make a difference whatsoever on who people vote for.
Jennifer, I know you're referring to celebrities campaigning for Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris, and even that is not true, what you just said. But I mean, in the most clear-cut sign that celebrities affect elections, celebrity Donald Trump was elected in 2016. The host of The Apprentice, who cameoed in Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. He's a celebrity. And yeah, the 3-time Razzie winner is now 10 months into his second term, and Jennifer's saying she doesn't see the point of making her voice be heard.
I'm just sharing my opinion on something that's going to just add fuel to a fire that's ripping the country apart. I mean, we are so divided.
And Jennifer doesn't want to alienate half the potential audience for her films.
I want to protect my craft so that you can still get lost in what I'm doing, what I'm showing. I don't want to start turning people off to films and to art that could change consciousness or change the world because they don't like my political opinions.
I get where Jennifer's coming from. And look, it's her prerogative to speak out or not speak out. That's totally her choice. But one, like to say you're going to do it through your work.
That's how I feel like I can be helpful. That's how I feel like I can, I don't know, bring awareness or do something.
But I mean, her next movie, What Happens at Night, which was adapted from a ghost story novel. So I'm not really sure how she's going to fit her politics or her, her morals and values into that one. But yeah, that'll take her through to probably spring, summer of 2026. So then she has like 2 more years to, do movies that are going to communicate her political stance. Okay. And really, once I thought about this, isn't that going to alienate the audience even more? Like, I mean, it'd be one thing to say, hey guys, I'm going to speak out publicly on things I want to speak out on. But hey, when you go to the movies, when you go see my movies, they're just going to be entertaining. You're going to have a great time. No, Jennifer's saying the opposite. I'm not going to speak out publicly, but I'm going to put all my, political thoughts into my movies. So go see my movies. Like, yeah, if you're trying to not alienate people, wouldn't that be like people would say, oh, I'm not going to go see that movie because, yes, you're going to be preaching to me about her message. I don't think you thought this through, Jennifer. And the other reality, too, is, Jen, you seem to be thinking, okay, so what I'm going to do this time around is just keep quiet, and people will still go see movies. Jen, everyone knows that you supported Kamala, you don't like Trump. Like, I mean, it's known. Like, you can't put the rabbit back in the hat at this point, Jen. I mean, people know you don't like Trump. Like, I don't know why you're trying to all of a sudden, okay, I'll just won't say anything. Once again, back to the shrinking thing she seems to be doing. But yeah, I just won't say anything. And people will forget that I said F Trump. Yeah, then I'll go see my movies. And finally, to have this approach of, my voice doesn't matter, there's no point in speaking out. If you're saying that, how is that encouraging to the average American who's just, sitting at home and doesn't have the platform that you do? Thank goodness 5 to 7 million people didn't have your mentality when they all went out for the No Kings Parade a couple of weeks ago, including in your home state of Kentucky. So Jen, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, there's probably no point in going on talk shows and saying,
hey, Trump, you.
Even more detrimental than saying, F Trump is saying, I'm not going to use my voice. There's no point. I'm just going to be quiet. The message that sends out is just awful. Yeah, Jen, this is not a great message to put out there. What do you think?
And if I can't say something that's going to speak to some kind of peace or lowering the temperature or some sort of solution, I just don't want to be a part of the problem. I don't want to make the problem worse.